People, pressure, or your own thoughts. Today, we'll be talking about how to stay calm even when everything feels chaotic. Hello, thanks for coming back and watch my videos. Thanks for joining my live stream again. I appreciate and thanks for always finding your way back to my channel. And if it's your first time coming across my video, thank you so much. I love you from my heart. And for my old subscribers, thank you so much also. I love you from my heart. Thanks for always returning to watch my videos. And if you've not watched my past videos, please go watch them. They're also powerful. And don't forget to share this video hard and like the video, leave the video a comment if you wish to, and subscribe also if you wish to. And if it's your first time, I said this thousands of times, I know on this channel I do personal development, inner growth, mindset shift, and if it's something that interests you, I have a lot of video about this. And don't forget to subscribe and watch other videos and share them hard so that other people can come learn as you're learning right now. With that being said, if you heard the intro or in case YouTube removed the intro or network, I'm sorry. But today we'll be talking about inner peace in a loud world. How to gain inner peace in a loud world, which is really difficult for some people right now. That inner peace is something that 80% or 70% of us don't have because our world is so noisy, chaotic, troubles, people with their issues, pressures, and apart from this, even with our thoughts, even the thought that we are having, the thousands or millions of thoughts that we have in a day won't even allow us to have that inner peace that we're seeking for or gaining for. If you are among the list of people that sometimes you ask yourself, can I have some peace? Can I have some rest without thinking about something or disturbance or noise from the loud world? Stay tuned. This video is for you. You're going to learn from this video and share this video hard for someone that's always seeking for that peace, the inner peace, not outward peace, the inner peace, so their brain can reset and focus on things that are going to better their life. So let's go straight to the video. Without further ado, first of all, why is our inner peace matter? Why is it important that you have inner peace? Why does it matter to us? Why is it important? Without inner peace, we react to things, not respond. When you don't have that inner peace, when your inner peace or your mindset or your head is in chaotic, everything feels chaos, feels chaotic, it's like you're fighting with yourself in your head. You don't respond to things, you react. Instead of you to take step back to think about things that triggered you by people or situation, you don't have the time. Thanks for joining. You don't have the time to think about it. You just react and lash out on people or taking decisions that are not going to favor you. Instead of you relaxing or thinking about if the decision are aligned to my goals, are aligned to me, or should I do this or not, you just respond, take decisions because your head is in chaos. You don't have the time to sit or take a step back to think about the decisions or the reaction that you're going to take right now. This is not about you being control over everything or being control over people or being control over the situations or the world or the way people needs to react or the thought that's coming and going out of your head. It's just that you being emotional balance. When you have emotional balance, when you are able to balance your emotions are not just beating around the bush, running up and down. Your emotions are not everywhere, but you are able to always control your emotions or balance your emotions, even when you know you're not in the right state of mind at this time, even when you know you're not feeling that vibe or you're not feeling that good with your emotions right now. When things happen, life throws things at you or people try to trigger you, you understand that right now I don't have to respond to this situation because I know I'm not in my best state of mind right now. When I respond, I might regret this response that I'm going to give or this decision that I'm going to give. Why? Because you're able to balance your emotions. When you're able to balance your emotions, you don't just say yes to things, you don't just take decisions, you don't just do things without thinking about it, or lashing out at people, or responding to things, or reacting to things without thinking about it. If you're in the right state of mind right now, if the decision that you're going to make right now is not going to affect you in the long run, or you're not going to regret whatever you're going to be saying right now, because right now you're not feeling in your best self. Now we're going straight. Now, you understand already why it's important, because I don't just want to run straight to the next line. I want you to understand. You understand already why it's important that we have that inner peace, why it's important that we balance our emotions. We know how to balance our emotions. Even when your emotions is everywhere, you're so upset at that time, or angry, or something is bothering you, at least you know how to react and respond to things. When you don't know how to balance your emotion, you react to things without thinking about it. But when you know how to balance your emotion, you know how to respond and give the right answers and make the right decisions at the right time. With that being said, we'll be going straight to the next one of emotional triggers. Those emotional triggers, those things that triggers your emotions, that makes you want to just start talking, lash out of people, do things that you're not supposed to do, take decisions that you're going to regret later in the future, or later after doing that thing that you've done. What sets you off is not always. Now, some of these emotions or things that triggers you, sometimes, I've always said this, I think I've said this most of my video, does not mean that, for example, something happened right now, someone said something to you that you didn't like and you lash out. Most of the time is not because of that person or what this person said to you. Most of the time it might be something in the past that happened that triggered you. It might be something that happened in a long time ago and someone said something similar to this, and you feel triggered. Not because you're supposed to trigger because of what this person said, but you feel triggered because of your brain or your ego or your subconscious took you back to the past of something that happened before, and because of that you feel triggered immediately to lash out or start feeling emotional. I'm trying to give you a very proper example, but it's not coming. Example of something like I'm trying to give you a proper example for you to understand. Let me say this, you might get it or not. Maybe if I get the proper example as the video goes on, I'll say it. For example, you've been in a relationship before. Let me say this, you've been in a relationship before and this person cheated on you, this person broke your heart, broke your trust, or whatever it is, by cheating on you, maybe with someone close to you. I don't know if this is the proper example, but let me say this, with someone close to you. And because of this, after maybe years after you are in a new relationship, and because of this you try to distance your relationship from people that are close to you because of something that have happened before, and maybe suddenly this your new relationship or your new person that you're with right now trying to get close to your friends or people close to you. Because of this, even when you see them talking or playing, this triggers you, not because it triggers you that you're trying to feel jealous or insecure at this time, but it triggers you because of the past experience that you've had, because of something that have happened in the past, and this try to triggers you and bring some emotions into it and bring some jealousy or insecurity into it. I think this is the best example. I don't know if I'm giving it right now, but just try to understand that sometimes when this triggers us at a particular moment, it's not because that person is trying to trigger us or what this person said is supposed to trigger us or trigger our emotions, bring those emotions back. It's because of something that have happened in the past, and when this person said this thing, our ego try to take us to the past and try to remember something that have happened in the past and bring it into this present, into this situation that you are right now, and make that to bring out the emotion, and that might trigger you. So I think this is the best example that I can give right now, but try to reflect it to other things in life. You understand the example that I'm trying to give. And the next one is notice the physical signs. Clenched the physical sense of when you're trying to be, when you're trying emotional triggered, when you're getting emotional triggered, the physical sense of getting of emotional trigger, these are the signs that you get, and you know that I'm getting emotional right now, I'm getting triggered with something that maybe you might understand or don't understand, but it's getting you really really emotion, everything is coming up, you're trying to throw it hard. Let me give you the sign. One, notice the clenched jaw. You start clenching your jaw for no reason. Just know that emotions are rising up. And raising heart, like your heart will be beating up and down. It will be beating as if you you are running, you're having a race. No, that this happened to me a lot when I'm trying to have not when I'm trying when I'm having anxiety about something that is about to happen, or if I'm about to meet someone for first time or go to some place that I don't really feel comfortable. Before going to that place, I know it's kind of in the future, but before going to that place, I feel this anxiety, my heart start beating. I understand that, yes, I'm feeling really triggered, emotional, sad. I try to understand the way that I'm feeling at that particular moment and calm myself down. And short breaths. Some people, everyone have their own experiences on this. Mine, it's not clenched jaw. Mine, it's just my heart racing, heart beating, just beating very fast. And understand that I'm having anxiety about something that I'm about to do few hours or days from now in the future. And some people have the short breath. Your breath start coming out very short. I don't know how to say this particular one. I don't know how to explain it, but understand what I'm trying to say, the short breath. So whatever the physical symptoms is or the sign, try to understand that you're getting triggered, you're getting emotional triggered about something. It might be something that is about to happen right now, or it might be because you think about the past or something that's about to happen in the future, that you know that it's going to happen in the future. These are the signs for you to understand that, yes, I'm getting emotional triggered, I'm getting triggered about something. And when you understand this and know, you don't just react to things, you bring yourself back and talk to yourself to say, we are okay, we're feeling all right, we can't be triggered by this thing, we can handle it, and we can fix it in the best way that we can. So when you understand this, you don't just react to things, you don't just lash out, you already know the way you're feeling at this time, and you try to balance your emotions. Now, choose to stay in the center. Now, when you stay in the center of things, which means you're balancing them, right? If, for example, you're holding let me say plastic plate. I don't know the example. Sometimes when I'm doing my videos, I just have the perfect example popping in. But today I'm not getting those vibes of example. I don't get the example, but try to understand. If, for example, you're holding a piece of paper or a plastic plate right now, and you putting something heavy on one side, the other side might be falling off. Pardon the noise. My son is at home. You see the other side is falling off because it's not balanced. So for you to balance it and balance your emotions, you need tools to stay in the center. Because if, for example, you put the heavier stuff on the center, you see that it's kind of balanced. It stayed balanced without one side waving down, the other side waving. It stayed balanced. But if you just put on one side without putting on the other side, one side will be waving down or falling down. So put it on the center for it to be balanced. That's what we talk about, the emotional balance. Mastering the emotional balance in the loud world. Now, how do you do that? First of all, when you experience this thought, when you experience these signs of you'll be triggered, emotional trigger, you are about to be triggered about something, or you're having the anxiety, or you're having the fears of something, or because of past pain or the future that you're about to go, you are triggered already, or you're about to be triggered. Maybe, for example, about to be triggered means that you're going to be meeting people that you've not met before, or meeting people that you don't really vibe with, and they might say you're already scared that they might say something that is going to make you triggered. So how do you do this? When you start experiencing this sign of clenching jaw, raising heart, short breath, you already understand that, yes, you're triggered about something, you're about to be triggered, you're emotional, your emotions is about to be everywhere. How do you handle them? One, take 4 to 7 or 8 breathing, or a simple hand heart check-in. For example, for me, my own sign is raising heart. My heart will be beating up and down very fast, anxiety. I know. I just tell myself what I do. Sometimes I put my hand in my chest and tell myself that don't worry, we can handle this, we can figure this out. Just might be take a deep breath in and out is 4 to 7, 8 breathing deep breath in and out to regulate your emotional system again, to regulate yourself and bring yourself and try to calm yourself back. And the next one is ask yourself, is this mine or am I absorbing someone else's energy? Ask yourself, for example, it might just be you absorbing someone else's energy. For example, I'm sitting here right now and I'm feeling that anxiety in my heart is beating and I just can't stay still and I can't stay firm. 1 minute, guys. If, for example, I can't just stay still, I'm walking around, I'm worried, you can just feel it in my energy, you can feel it in my face. If someone is close to me, for example, that person can feel my energy, that person can feel the way I'm feeling. If some people like me, I know to take other people's energy. That's why I'm aware. I always catch myself and bring myself back. This is not my energy. I'm not supposed to be feeling like this. Now, if someone is close to me, someone might absorb that energy. The way I'm feeling, I'm walking around, I'm not settled, I'm just, my face is drained, my energy, you can feel it inside of me, you can see it that I'm not settled, I'm worried about something. Someone else might not even understand what I'm facing or thinking in my head, but that person can absorb the energy, and sometimes that person might even feel as if it's about them, and that person might start feeling the way you're feeling. So ask yourself, is this my, or am I just trying to absorb someone else's energy? Ask yourself that question so that you can pause yourself and bring yourself back. And the other one is create space before reacting. Pause, breathe, and choose. So this is what I say when I talk about when you are aware of your emotions before reacting or saying things or choosing, making decisions. Create space and pause and ask yourself, should I do this now? And breathe and choose what you want to do. Should I do this now? Should I respond? Should I say yes? Should I contribute to this conversation? Should I respond to this person or react? These are very, very important for things that you can do to balance your emotions. Now, this is one mindset shift before we'll be rounding up this video, and which is peace is not passive, it's a daily choice. Don't think that because you want to have that peace of mind, of inner peace, that it's supposed to be constant or it's supposed to be a fixed thing. No, it's something that you choose and do daily. It's a choice that you should have to choose in your head and do daily to understand that, no, today I choose my inner peace over that inner thought, or even when life feels as if it's turning around and feels in a chaotic and be in a chaotic way that you just can't find that peace that you're looking for. You have to always choose the peace over that chaos. It's something that you choose every day. It's not something that is fixed or something that is always there for you, but you always have to choose it every single day, because we live in the life that we always have to face these things. We'll meet people, we'll relate with people, we'll contact, we'll talk to people in our head. Sometimes even the chaos that we have in our head, it's even more than the ones that we have with other people. So you always have to choose. My network, I don't know if you can hear me right now, but if you can't, let me know. Now, before wrapping up this video, I invite you I would have said this, but I don't have time, so we'll be going deep to the video. I'll be giving you affirmation. Thank you for joining. I'll be giving you affirmation to anchor this every single day. Like I said before, this is something that you have to choose every day. Choosing peace over chaos and mastering our emotional regulation is everything that you have to choose every single day. It's not something that is fixed or always there for you to go and run forward, because what actually pulls you out of peace might be people that you meet every single day, or people that you live with, or people that you see, or pressure, or even your thoughts. Now, when this starts happening and you can't even have that one single inner peace in your head to regulate yourself and become and firm, how do you go back to your inner self? How do you gain that inner peace back? You might use affirmation. You might be still for a moment, take a 1 minute break and still and switch off everything so that you can be calm. And because if you can be calm, let me just be sincere with this, if you can be calm with the thought in your head, you can handle the people outside of you. It's just the fact. Now, let me give you this affirmation to always anchor this, which I will always give you affirmation to anchor things with. And this affirmation, I'm trying to see somewhere to place my phone, guys. That's why you see me. Okay. It refused. I always struggle with places to put my phone. And one of these affirmation is, I am grounded, calm, and in control of my emotions. I am grounded, calm, and in control of my emotions. My peace is stronger than outside noise. If you can regulate the thought disturbing you in your head, causing those chaos and those noises, you can regulate the ones outside. Trust me, if you can deal with the one in your head, you can deal with the one outside. So my peace is stronger than outside noise. The third one is, I respond with clarity, not react with chaos. Because when you react with chaos, you take the wrong decisions and you react to things rather than responding. Stillness lives within me, no matter what is surrounding me. Don't forget that stillness lives within you, no matter what is surrounding you. So love, I'll be leaving you for today. Thanks for joining in this time of the video. Thanks for watching this video to the end. I appreciate you. I will always love you to leave me a red emoji if you watch this video to the end. I'll be seeing you tomorrow again on my next video. Don't forget that I got you here. Peace.